kind of left in a hurry. We just saw the notification on Twitter that this place was doing vaccines. It was open to anybody, so it's kind of like just grab whatever we needed and get out the door as soon as possible. We're at a vaccination clinic in line pop-up thing here at the Ontario Food Terminal. Just saw on Twitter that this place was open up to 18 plus, which is, I'm not really supposed to be eligible for that until maybe like another 2 weeks, but anyway, got in a car and came down here. So the line seems pretty short. It's actually a nice day, so here we are. Hopefully we can get this done today and one step closer to having a bit of normality in the weeks and months ahead. We're almost at the front of the line now, and I'm actually kind of nervous. I haven't had like a vaccine in a while. Actually, we had the yellow fever vaccine when we went to Kenya, but that was like 4 years ago now, I guess. I don't know, after like months and months of seeing clips of like that jab going into people's arms and stuff, like that actually might hurt, but if all those old people can do it, then I'll be fine. All right, here we go. It's my turn. Hello. Oh, sorry. I'm ready. I've been ready. Do you mind if I just shoot myself here with the? Okay, thank you.
Just gonna take a look at your health card or whatever
yeah.
identification you got for the front. Have you felt sick in the past few days?
Nope.
Have you been exposed to anybody in the community with COVID?
No.
Have you ever had a serious allergic reaction to a vaccine before?
Nope.
Do you have any allergies?
No.
Have you had a vaccine in 14 days?
No.
Do you have a weakened immune system or take any medication that may weaken your immune system? Do you have an autoimmune condition, bleeding disorder?
Nope.
Take any blood thinners such as aspirin?
Nope.
Have you ever felt faint or fainted from a vaccine?
No.
Great. Are you left or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, we're going to your left. Ready.
Surging through me.
All right, feeling good. Just got the vaccine, and now since we're in the South Etobicoke area, you can't be in this area without a visit to San Remo Bakery. It's an Italian bakery with some delicious food. So since we're in the hood, since it's a beautiful day, and since I just got my 5G microchip upgrade installed, and now awaiting instructions from Bill Gates and the rest of the NWO, I figure it's time to have a veal parm or something, This is a bakery, but they also sell sewing kits pre-packaged with cookies. I love a good veal parmesan sandwich. It's delicious with hot peppers, mushrooms, sauteed onions. I'm in heaven. So good, except the jalapenos are never as spicy as you want them to be. At least not as I want them to be, because you know me and spice, but still so good. I'm gonna enjoy this. And then I think I still have a meeting today at work, and then just enjoying the rest of the day. Cheers. Honestly, today was a great day, and I haven't been able to say that in a long time. Look at this weather. It's absolutely perfect. Got the vaccine today, which is like, feels good. Had a sandwich from San Remo. And the day's not even over yet. I don't know how much better this day could get. I said I didn't know how this day could get any better, but Tom's Dairy Freeze. This is a summer hotspot in South Etobicoke. And I don't even know if I have room for ice cream after that sandwich, but I'm sure as hell going to try. Amazing, thank you. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 all kinds of yes. I just said I don't know how this day could get any better, and it just did. I don't think anyone on the vlog has ever seen me this happy. Let's close that up. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I'll meet you guys back at the couch.
Grazie Sofia.
Grazie Sofia. Grazie Sofia.
Grazie Sofia. Buonanotte, Pietro.
Good night, Pietro. You're welcome. Good evening. Prego, buonanotte.
Buonasera, Gianluca.
Buonasera, Gianluca. Good evening, Gianluca.
No, non è un ragazzo.
No, no, non è un ragazzo.
No, è un ragazzo.
So just finishing up a little Italian lesson. It's a language I've always wanted to learn, and you know, if I ever do get back to Italy, I want to be able to speak it a little bit more fluently. And since I just got my vaccine, I figured maybe travel is on the horizon again. The whole vaccine thing, like I've had to have like uncomfortable conversations with family members and you know about this vaccine, and it's just such a charged issue. And I think what bothers me the most about it is that, like, you know, everyone seems to think that they have the right information, and like, you know, listen, make your own decision regarding your health and what medications you're going to put into your body. I would never say, hey, you're an idiot for not taking this vaccine, because nobody really knows, right? You know, we're putting an extreme amount of trust in scientists and the people who develop these vaccines, and the government who reviewed them, and the people who inject them into your arms. I get it, there's a lot of trust that has to go into that. I think back to being a kid, and there was no campaign, there was no like social media back then, so you couldn't have like a whole Twitter rant about how the vaccines that they're injecting into my 5-year-old arm at school are complete poison. But, you know, whether it was or wasn't, like, polio isn't really a thing that we have to deal with anymore. And I've never had measles or hepatitis or all these other kind of things that we were inoculated for as kids. So it's kind of frustrating that now everything just becomes so toxic one way or another. And, like, I just wish that we could just go back to a time, not just where I'm not advocating for blind trust of government or what they do. There needs to be some accountability there, but like, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is like, we can't just, like, everyone now just seems to just be so entrenched in their worldview, and it's just unmovable. You can't budge. And I think like that's sad to me, because as someone who started this channel doing a lot of traveling and sort of listening and you know, taking in experiences, not just for myself but with people around the world, it's, you know, your worldview has to be flexible, or maybe travel or experiences with other worldviews makes your worldview flexible. And yeah, listen, we're all sick of the pandemic. We're all sick in Toronto and Canada especially of how this has been managed. An extreme amount of trust has been lost in government and how they've managed things. But like, listen, if this is what it's going to take to start getting things back to normal, and data is showing that it is,
then like, you know, I took that chance for myself and I made that decision for myself and my family. But don't send me conspiracy theories from YouTube, from other YouTube doctors. You know, like I could put on a lab coat, record a video, put like a lower third under there, call myself Dr. Will Ramirez, and say how the vaccine causes rainbows to come out of your butt. In 2021, it just seems like critical thinking has just become like whatever somebody whose worldview I don't believe in says, I'm not going to believe anything they say about anything. And that's just not the right way to look at it. It's critical thinking is who's saying it, what are they saying, how can they prove what they're saying, and then you make a decision for yourself whether or not you're going to believe that data. And then maybe you look at an opposing view and be like, okay, well, you don't believe what that guy's saying. Why not? Where's the data?
Well, people can come up with statistics to prove anything, Kent. 40% of all people know that.
And I think part of the issue now is that the data is so readily available. And that's not an issue for us. We should have that data available about what's safe, about how many cases are spreading and where and how they're spreading and what the science says about how COVID-19 moves around in the community. Like, we know that. We have that information, so we can make independent decisions about our health and our safety. But instead, the government has stepped in and said, no, we are going to look after your health and your safety for you. It's been frustrating, and I don't want to feel this frustrated anymore. So with all that said, I got my first dose, and now I am not so patiently waiting for my second dose and not so patiently waiting for things to open up again. But I feel good. Weather's starting to get better, and yeah, it's starting to feel like the city's starting to come alive again. But just try to remember that one way or another, this whole pandemic is going to end. And at some point, we are going to have to interact with people again, with each other again, and try to still have civil society. Until next time, keep watching the videos. Hit that like button, subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you next time.
No, spiacente.
No, spiacente. No, sorry. Come on. You're welcome. Good evening. Prego. Buonasera.